Hi. Amidst traffic, I now will forever see everything as a reminder that we should all feel blessed. And I ear everything differently that comes in. However, it's directed to me or messaged to me, I believe, by powers far greater than any of us we can see in just humans. And Kobe leads all shots for me. That's a description of how I believe I'm being led. And with the King and Key, with Martin Luther King and John F. Kennedy and Rosa Parks, I always feel is forever with me. All of us. Right? Well, I was just walking past this and I've never done this. So I don't look at the time, but what I see here is nice hey. You see, so you and your own amazing addictions inside of a habit factory that all of us have can turn anything in front of you into messaging to you to stay right where you are and keep believing, and your brain soul is the number one thing that will begin to take over and be led by angels, by powers, by Jesus, by Jesus, by God, you can say, or you can go the other way and say, by a dog. If you want to feel 5, 6, 7 up to PG-13, that did not tell me to stop. That's going, listen. It's okay. Jesus calling is the greatest thing I have, because I read this much in the morning, this much at night from a Sarah, and that reminds me, AA, Amazing Addictions. So that's the first one. Sarah, AA stands up, Amazing Addictions, and that comes from my number one human I've ever met in my life, and I will love more than any other human, I promise. And then there's 2 others that are right there with her, and then our families. Anyways, hi. And then Sarah Young, Jesus Calling. Half a page in the morning, half at night. I could try a new book. No one can prove Jesus was a real human. Jesus knows that. It's how I share it. How you share it to yourself, it doesn't matter. So she reminds me of Jeremy. Thank you for the amazing addiction and feeling young and reading half a page in the morning, half at night. And it's one of many Sarahs that kept getting directed at me without me asking, telling me this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing, Jeremy. And Rascal Flatts came on every day. I love that song, but it triggers me. Every song triggers me. I will share everything I got with On a Jump. Life's like a jump rope up, down. Good job on that, Blue October. And On a Jump, Donald Trump, I'm talking to you in a positive way. And you are cool like that. And how my brain turned Mondays, and they start with an M, right? So I think of men, but then with a small change in life on everything we got right now, a small change, then it would go to a W, like, yeah, woman. And what stands on that is an, or on, or one, or whatever you want. You see? So Mondays are going to me, be an on day. If anyone's in, I'll lead as best I can on how Mondays across this entire world should be an on day. What do you mean? Where we focus that day on our brains and how to be directed on getting to our own ways of creating amazing addictions, every one of you, inside of a habit factory. And I will lead the best I can for the last year of my life. And it will always be truth from me equals change. And I forecasted July 17th, 2019, 13 things, and forgot I did that on July 17th, 2019, wrote down the 13 things, and then I went through all of it. But 3. And the 13th one was, I didn't remember it until August 6th throughout the night into August 7th, but at 5 a.m., on August 7th, 2020 is when I saw it and went, oh my gosh, I wrote this. And faith isn't the only thing that got me through and somehow still here on earth. After the surgeries and everything. It's not about my story, but I'm telling you, faith is not the only thing that got me through. I'm telling the truth. Truth equals change. Trust equals change. Crazy equals change. Crazy is an okay option, because all of us right now would go, but if the whole world took Mondays off to exercise, meditate, feel like a Rosa is coming to us, and we should park, meaning take a time out to say, angels, help me, lead me. That's Rosa Parks. And Kobe leads all shots. That's how I do it. You do it in your own way. But yeah, we all can take off Mondays. I'll tell every leader, because I believe in them. And as far as money, it's going to be even in the same currency. I will tell you that. So there are now 117 total websites where I'll share everything I got and lead as best I can. And I know there is one person who could direct me. And there's two. The one inspires me, and the two that have shown me at 5 and 6 years old. She just turned 7 and he turned 6 soon. At the beginning of 2020, ONE, so 202 on, that'll turn into, we can't pick the date, 202 WON. But Jeremy, that's one. Well, yeah, as a world, we can, at some point next year, keep practicing up here, and I have everything that got me there. I do. From musicians I know personally, that you all know, to writers, to from the people writing from the JFK family about their friend who showed through a Sarah baby, not the Sarah Young book writer, or not the two child's mother Sarah, but Sarah Young and then the book writer, but a Sarah baby that a surgeon began writing about how our brains, it took hundreds of years to get to this point on how to learn how to use them in a new way and fear nothing. Fear used in a new way. I love the word fear because it reminds me, Jeremy, use your ear. Not just what you hear here, but what comes in. And I will forever be so thankful for DEVIL and my new brain soul that you'll never change it. Whenever I see it, I go, thank you, yes. When I recognize that, I began and I lived differently. And there's a long list of this stuff. It'll trigger you to the point of creating your own amazing additions inside additions. Ooh. Anyways, inside the Habit Factory, and you're going to be able to use your style, every single one of you. And I can't remember if when I said God, G-O-D, it's okay to, what if I start as if I'm 5, 6, or 7, tops PG 13, and when you put that together, it creates a B, B smiles. That's where you'll begin telling your stories. But and they just told me, here's how this brain works. It will become a loud, positive thing for all of us. And if there is a God, let's say it that way. A beautiful leader like Jesus, let's say that. Or Kobe leads all shots. Every time I'm here and you saw me walking with Paul Walker and Rosa Parks, I already mentioned, and that list goes on and on and on. Thank you to Steve Jobs, believes, 17 letters. Because of this phone, your television's everything. But the powers would say, yes, it's okay. Think of it, a beautiful dog that will always follow with you, or that will protect you. You see how to see all this stuff? This is real. And that's how I'm still here on earth. From all the humans and strangers, yes. But a power that even I can guarantee all surgeons and everyone would agree with. The chances of him still being on earth proves it was not just faith. So now you know. One love to all of you, and happy Sunday. And that's the only one that will forever stand out to me. SUN, meaning everything is light, like two eagles. Well, Jeremy, they're just looking for food. No, it means there's dose, right? It's you and the power, I promise.